Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. Hope everybody's been doing well. I wanted to get on here and talk for a while. Want to talk gaming. Quite a number of events have taken place. We just had the recent Summer Game Fest live stream earlier this week. And just the other day, we had the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase. So I wanted to kind of talk about both of those and a couple of upcoming things and just give my thoughts on them. So you know what? Let's start with the Summer Game Fest live. And I know I spoke about some of these on the last VF Arena stream that I did. But yeah. So they showed quite a lot at the Summer Game Fest live. And of course they showed Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which definitely looked really good. I've always been kind of a sucker for the campaign modes and some of the previous Call of Duty games. Not really that big into the multiplayer. I mean, if I have it and I know friends that have it and they want to play, I'll play. But I'm not really big into Call of Duty multiplayer like that. That's just, if I want to do a shooter multiplayer, I'll do like Halo or Gears of War or Overwatch. You know what I mean? So, if I do decide to get it, which I don't see myself getting it at launch, but I'll probably mainly be playing campaign mode. But, that's just me. And of course, got some more Street Fighter 6 goodness as they did the reveal trailer for Guile. So Guile will be returning for Street Fighter 6. So that's pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool. Not surprised. So, thought that was really cool. And of course, we know that Street Fighter 6 will be a 2023 release. They also showed off Aliens Dark Descent. Now, I remember the previous Aliens game. I think it was Aliens Isolation. Man, that game was scary. So, this one definitely looks like it's just as much scary as the other. It's also a 2023 release as well. They showed some more footage of the Kalisto Protocol, which will release this December. December 2nd. They actually had a release date for it. December 2nd. Like I said, it definitely kind of had that Dead Space look to it, which I've never played a Dead Space game, so I'll probably end up skipping this one, but this Kalisto Protocol has had some buzz so far, so felt like I had to mention it. But yeah, that's a December 2nd release. Witchfire. Witchfire will be going into early access via Epic Game Store. It kind of has that Van Helsing look to it. And there was another game that it kind of reminded me of. I just cannot think of it. It was like off the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. It looked interesting. It looked really interesting. I'll keep my eye on it. I might check it out for early access, but I'll keep my eye on it. Stormgate. It's a real-time strategy game. It's normally not my thing, so I probably will be skipping this. But I mean, hey, it's free to play and features 3-player co-op play. So I mean, there'll be a beta in 2023, but I mean, it'll be free to play. So hey. Goat Simulator 3, don't care. Marvel's Midnight Suns, I thought was a pretty cool trailer. I definitely liked it. I'm gonna give it some time to see if they show some more stuff as time passes. But it does release October 7th. And it was done by Firaxis, the same studio that did XCOM 2. So I definitely thought it was interesting, and they also revealed Spider-Man will be part of the cast for Marvel's Midnight Suns. I hope to see some gameplay. Hope to see some gameplay as time passes. But this one I'm gonna definitely keep on my radar, just because I mean it's a Marvel game, and I'm hoping that it'll at least overall be better than Marvel's Avengers, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep my eye out on it, but it comes out October 7th. Then they showed off Zenless Zone Zero, which is from the makers of Genshin Impact. Now, don't get me wrong. Genshin Impact, that's a beautiful looking game. Definitely a beautiful looking game. I used to play it. I just wasn't too big on it, being how long it took to get to a certain level to be able to play multiplayer and quest with your friends. Like, I don't know. I just stuff like that annoys me because Monster Hunter did sort of the same thing, and I hate that. Like, something that's meant to be multiplayer, it should be easy. You should be able to just go right into it. So, didn't really like that. But this is apparently a hack and slash combat. Honestly, I'm gonna keep an eye out on it. Might be something I check out. Because I mean, like I said, I'd be willing to give it a chance, being that it was from Hoyoverse, the makers of Genshin Impact. Because Genshin Impact's still very popular, and I think still to this day they're adding characters to that game. Saints Row, could never really get into Saints Row. Saints Row's not really my thing. Layers of Fears. It's a 2023 release. It didn't really catch my attention, to be honest with you. It didn't catch my attention. Gotham Knights. They showed some more footage of Gotham Knights. With a little bit more of a focus on Nightwing. But it's definitely a game that I'm looking forward to. Gotham Knights, that's October 25th release. Wow, so they're releasing Gotham Knights and Marvel's Midnight Suns in the month of October. Oh, that's going to be interesting. But yeah, October 25th for Gotham Knights. Definitely looking forward to it, especially being that it has co-op. Let's see. What else did they show? They had the Cuphead, the Delicious Last Course DLC expansion, which I will probably get and go through. Like I said, I have Cuphead. I've streamed my whole playthrough of Cuphead, so it's definitely something I have to revisit. They're doing a One Piece Odyssey, which, I've never been into One Piece, but I feel like, there's a lot of anime fans, a lot of One Piece fans out there, so I figured might as well mention it. The only other bummer, the real big bummer, was they did a 4K trailer for a remaster of The Last of Us Part 1 for PS5. So it's coming September 2nd. Honestly, if this releases as a full price game, that's going to rub some people the wrong way. I'm sorry, but you've already mastered this game once. If I remember correctly, remastered this game once, and then gonna turn around and remaster, remake it again for PS5, which I don't count on anything new being added except for a graphical overhaul. And they're going to expect folks to pay $70. 70 bucks? Bad form, Naughty Dog. Bad form. I mean, I would consider it if they did sort of similar to what they did with the Uncharted games, $10 PS5 graphical upgrade, then yeah, sure, I'd consider it. But to shell out a $70 for this, no. No. I will not be doing that. I will not be doing that. So I think that was kind of a bomb announcement in a bad way. Last of Us Part 1 remake? Come on now. Come on now. So that's pretty much it for my thoughts on Summer Game Fest Live. Like I said, it had a pretty interesting showcase. But if anything, I'm really excited because we finally got a release date, which this was probably my favorite announcement. We finally got a release date for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge in the form of June 16th. Thursday, June 16th. Not only that, it'll be on Switch, PS4, Series X and Xbox One, I believe Steam as well. And it will be available on Game Pass. Not only that, they did reveal and announce Casey Jones. So thank God Casey Jones will be a playable character. And it's going to support 6-player co-op, local and online. That is fantastic. So not a maximum of 4, but up to 6. 6-player co-op in this beat 'em up. Oh man, that's got to be crazy. Because if it's anything like the original Ninja Turtle beat 'em ups, the more characters you have playing, the more enemies you got to take out. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. I plan on streaming my playthrough. I plan on playing this with friends. But yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, June 16th. I cannot wait. That's this Thursday. I am so pumped for that. Okay, let's switch gears to the Xbox Bethesda Showcase. Because there was quite a bit of goodness from here. Redfall. Redfall was very interesting. Co-op survival horror where you're taking on hordes of vampires. So instead of zombies, it's vampires. So that in itself kind of got my attention. But Redfall will be a 2023 release on Xbox, PC, and Xbox and PC, with also cloud compatible devices as well. But yeah, it looked pretty neat. Definitely looked pretty neat. I've never played a Hollow Knight game, but I've heard a lot of great things about Hollow Knight, and apparently they're doing a Hollow Knight Silk Song, which will be a Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass launch day title. So that's what's up. But yeah, I might have to check it out. I've never played a Hollow Knight game, but I've heard a lot of great things. High on Life from Squatch Games. Shout outs to Squatch Games. I actually know a few people that work at Squatch Games. But yeah, they got High on Life, which is like a first person shooter with wacky, I guess, wacky alien characters and such. But yeah, it'll be later this year, PC, Xbox One, Series X, and S. And it'll be on Steam via the Epic Games Play Store. Or the Epic Game Store. But yeah, it's pretty neat. They also had an announcement, which, I mean, this didn't affect me at all, but I know there's a lot of people out there that are big fans of these games. But Riot Games has partnered up with Microsoft, and they're bringing a lot of games with a lot of unlocked content to Game Pass, such as League of Legends, Wild Rift, Valorant, Legends of Runeterra, and Teamfight Tactics. So, like I said, I don't play any of these games, but I know a lot of people do. I mean, this is pretty big. But yeah, this winter, all those titles I said coming to Game Pass for PC. So, that's a big deal. That's a pretty big deal from Riot Games. I will say that. I don't play any of those games, but that's kind of a big deal. A Plague Tale Requiem is a Game Pass as well, coming out later this year. Didn't really catch my attention, but it's a Game Pass title, so that's cool. Forza Motorsport got announced as well, which, I mean, there are a lot of Forza fans out there, and Forza has quite a great track record. I mean, when it comes to racing games, and it's been kind of the main racing franchise lately for Xbox and PC, and they're bringing Forza Motorsport next spring. But definitely got to give credit where credit's due. The Forza series has done well when it comes to racing games. So, yeah. And then they just revealed a new one in Forza Motorsport. Another big announcement that caught my attention because I am, getting back into this. Overwatch 2. They announced the Overwatch 2 PvP launches on October 4th. Wow, so October is going to be a pretty big month for gaming. But then again, usually the fall is big for gaming. But October, looks like October's getting a lot of love this fall. But yeah, Overwatch 2 PvP, October 4th. Of course, campaign will still come at a later date. Not only that, they showed the new playable hero, the Junker Queen, and a new tank class hero. So, little by little, adding new heroes for this upcoming Overwatch 2. But yeah, definitely looking forward to it. But it will release October 4th for PC, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PS5 and 4, and Switch. But the multiplayer will be free to play. The campaign will be later, and that'll cost. But there we go, Overwatch 2. ARA History Untold. I mean, I'm not really into real strategy games like that. It's a turn-based strategy game, but not really my kind of thing. Elder Scrolls Online High Isle comes out this month. It's an expansion. June 21st. That's actually coming up pretty soon. But I still have to go through and play Skyrim. I still got to play Skyrim, and I've had Skyrim for a long time, and I've barely touched it. Fallout 76 is doing an expansion called The Pit, which launches this September. Could really never get into Fallout, to be honest with you. Could never get into Fallout. Forza Horizon is getting Hot Wheels Tracks DLC. You know what? That's actually kind of cool. It releases. Oh, and it also will have new cars based on the Hot Wheels. And it releases July 19th. That's actually kind of cool. I don't play Forza Horizon, but that's actually kind of cool. Some Hot Wheels tracks and cars. I might have to see some more footage on that when that releases, because I'm actually kind of curious to see how more of that looks. And apparently Microsoft Flight Simulator is adding the Halo Pelican to the list. Now, I gotta be honest, that actually kind of makes me want to try it. That kind of makes me want to try it. I've played a Microsoft Flight Simulator once, and that was ages ago. I think I was still in middle school. Middle school? Because, I mean, Microsoft Flight Simulator, that's been around for years. And this is actually, this piece of DLC or add-on is to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Wow. 40 years. Yeah, but it makes sense. It makes sense. But yeah, they're adding the Pelican from Halo Infinite. But yeah, that ought to be really cool. Arc 2 was announced as a Game Pass title, 2023 launch, so Game Pass. Scorn I'll probably skip, but October 21st and will be Game Pass. Flintlock didn't really catch my attention. But also Game Pass. Minecraft, don't care. I've never been a fan of Minecraft. Lightyear Frontier, an open world farming game with mechs. Spring 2023. I'll just leave it at that. But hey, it'll be on Game Pass. Gunfire Reborn, something I might actually check out because of the fact that you can do co-op play. So that's something I might actually check out. The Last Case of Benedict Fox, didn't really care for. As Dusk Falls, didn't really care for, to be honest with you. But it's a July 19th release. Naraka Blade Point actually looked pretty cool. Which apparently was a PC game. So PC game, they're just bringing it to Xbox. Comes out on June 23rd. I might actually check that out. Pentiment, didn't really care for. Grounded apparently is leaving preview and actually will have a full release this September. So it will be out of preview mode. So I might then check it out. I might check it out then, since it'll be out of preview mode. Ereban's Shadow Legacy was a stealth platformer. I actually may check that out. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Origami, just with the art style and the look. So I might have to check that out. Oh, a big heavy hitter announcement. Big heavy hitter. They showed off Diablo 4, and it looks phenomenal. Not only that, Diablo 4 will launch in 2023 on PC and consoles. Will have crossplay. Will have couch co-op. Console couch co-op, that is. Will feature crossplay and cross progression for all platforms. That is pretty awesome. Not only that, they added another class in the form of the Necromancer. So yeah. Um, Not to mention, shout out to Rod Ferguson, who used to work at Epic Games. That's how I met him. But yeah, shout out to Rod Ferguson. But man, Diablo 4, that looks really good. Really, really good. So I might have to sync up with some friends because I'm totally down to play that. I need to go back and revisit Diablo 3 because I never finished that. But I'm definitely down for some Diablo 4. That oh man, that game looks beautiful. They're adding more content to Sea of Thieves. So season 7, which will add captaincy skills, which offers players the ability to name and customize their ships, save loadouts between sessions. I've streamed Sea of Thieves a couple of times with some friends on another channel, but I would love to get back into Sea of Thieves. It's been a while, but I would love to get back into Sea of Thieves. I still haven't gotten a chance to check out the Captain Jack Sparrow content, but yeah, definitely got to check out Sea of Thieves again. Hopefully, sync up with some friends and get back into that. Um, Ravenloke looked interesting, but it's an action adventure game. It looked interesting. I'm gonna keep an eye out on it, but it looked really interesting. Uh, Cocoon, it's from the folks that did Limbo, so I might keep an eye on it, but didn't really catch me that in a big way. Wolong Fallen Dynasty. It's a Team Ninja game, so right then and there, I figured, hack and slash, but it's gonna feature the Three Kingdoms, and not only that, it looked like at the end of that trailer, it looked like that was Lu Bu, like a silhouette of Lu Bu. So I might actually check that out because I mean, Team Ninja, is pretty much known for a lot of hack and slash action games. So I'll definitely keep an eye on it. Definitely will keep an eye on it. And for all the Persona fans out there, this is actually really big. I know a friend of mine was talking to me about this. Shout out to Curtis. But to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Persona series, they are actually bringing Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal to Xbox as well as PC. And as a matter of fact, Persona 5 Royal will release first this year, and then the other two will release next year. But yeah, we'll be able to play on Xbox and PC. Now, I know there are a lot of folks that have been wanting Persona back on PC. Now, I know Persona 4 Golden is on Steam. That's on Steam. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is also on Steam. And I believe Persona 5 Strikers is on Steam. So there's a couple of those on Steam. But these are some big names coming to Xbox and Windows PC. I mean, Persona 4 Golden, I just not too long ago finally played through and beat. Great game. Persona 3, I still need to go back through, which I'm probably going to go through and play Persona 3 FES on my PS3 that I have digitally. I'm probably going to end up doing that. And then Persona 5 Royal, I mean, it's in my top 5 favorite RPGs. And, I spent like more than half a year going through Persona 5 Royal, playing through that. I love that game. Love that game. But it's a big move. These games heading to Xbox and Windows PC. This is a big move. Big move. Starfield, eh, eh. keep an eye on it, but Starfield doesn't really jump out at me. But I'll keep an eye on it. It doesn't really jump out at me. And of course, it was announced from Hideo Kojima that his next big game will be coming to Xbox. It was very brief. Not really much information. But apparently the cloud gaming technology will play a part. But we have no idea what this game is going to be like. I mean, we know that, they did Death Stranding. And, Hideo Kojima's well known for the Metal Gear Solid franchise. So, I mean, we'll have to see. Like I said, there wasn't really much information. But it's an eye catcher. It's an eye catcher. But yeah. And like I said, this showcase was pretty long. This was like a 90-minute showcase. And yeah, got some good stuff that really jumped out at me. I mean, the Persona announcement was big. Diablo 4, was really big. And then, so we got a couple of other things coming up. We still got a lot to look forward to. We got the Capcom Showcase on Monday, June 13th. We got that. And then they're going to have an Xbox Games Showcase Extended Edition on June 14th, which I'm pretty sure all that's going to be is just, they're going to do like some, I guess, expanded trailers of the games that were announced. They said it was unlikely going to have world premieres. So pretty much just an add-on of more footage, that kind of thing. Maybe some gameplay based from maybe some gameplay about the titles that were announced at today's Xbox and Bethesda Showcase. So, that is what I'm thinking it's mostly going to be. The big thing that I'm very, very excited about the most coming up this week, besides, of course, Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, but June 16th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, which is my region, there will be a Final Fantasy VII 25th Anniversary Celebration broadcast. That's right. And while it will only be about 10 minutes, Nomura-san, Tetsuya Nomura, said that it was only going to be about 10 minutes, but it will be packed with a lot of information. So save the date. To be honest with you, after hearing that announcement and hearing Nomura-san say that, it's got to be more information on Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. It's got to be. You don't drop quotes like that and it not end up pertaining to Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. So I'm assuming that it's going to be, we're going to get information on Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. We might not get a exact release date, but we may get a teaser trailer. I mean, because it's already started development. It's been started development. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get a teaser. My prediction is a teaser, maybe a short, quick teaser. They're probably going to do like a tribute video to Final Fantasy VII featuring the remake, featuring probably a couple of different things. We may see the remake, the original, Advent Children. They're probably going to do some sort of tribute video to Final Fantasy VII. Because we got to remember, there have been a lot of games made based on the Final Fantasy VII universe. And, you know, movies as well. I mean, you got Final Fantasy VII, the original. You got Final Fantasy VII, Crisis Core. You got Dirge of Cerberus. You got the movie Advent Children. I mean, you got a lot. I mean, Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think they got Ever Crisis. I mean, you got a lot of other games in the Final Fantasy VII universe. So, and who knows? Maybe there's a chance they'll bring Final Fantasy VII Remake to, you know, Xbox. Maybe they'll do that. But I mean, I'm pretty sure with it only being a 10-minute stream, I'm willing to bet money that it's going to be focused on Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 information. It's got to. It's got to. So, I plan on checking that out before I do my TMNT Shredder's Revenge stream. But definitely excited for that. The Capcom Showcase coming up, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be more Street Fighter 6 info. We're probably going to get some more Resident Evil 4 remake information. And I don't know, everything else seems kind of open. But yeah, a lot to look forward to this week. But anyway, that'll do it for this video. Let me know what y'all's thoughts are. What did y'all think about the Summer Game Fest Live showcase? What did you think about the Xbox and Bethesda showcase? What are you looking forward to with the upcoming showcases? You looking forward to Capcom Showcase, the extended Xbox and Bethesda showcase? Are you looking forward to the Final Fantasy VII 25th anniversary quick stream? But let me know what y'all's thoughts are. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. This is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram signing off of Blitzball Champ Gaming. Hope everybody has a blessed week, and I will see y'all soon. Take care. Peace.